No.
It's not. It's not. I figured
No, it's like a
is.
6-pattern H. First one is reverse, and then first, second, third, fourth, and then fifth, and then.
And then you
sixth.
flick it, and then
Yeah.
back over. We're trying again. Boo.
Oh man. Oh right.
We're here.
Hey, we're back.
And there's someone here.
And
Hi, everybody.
It's Connor.
yeah, Connor just happened to walk in as internet was shutting down, but we're rebooted and we're back up. So
Or Connor,
Hey.
as I spelt
Where?
your name in that video. Did you see that?
No.
You're in one of our videos, and I put
Oh, the one with George's bus.
George.
Yeah.
It was like George, and then it was Connor, and I spelled your name wrong. And then I didn't fix it.
Thank you. Appreciate that. You know that's my pet peeve.
Yes.
is it?
It's like my old lady.
Is
Same
it?
thing.
You
Jessie is the normal Jessie, but hers is Jesse or Jessi. Fuck.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, get it.
Well, I remember.
But I
you
didn't
were-
change
you
it
were
out of
talking
principalities.
about how you hated when people misspelled your names, like on
With
on
the E,
Facebook.
'cause if it has an E in it, that's.
And I remember commenting like I thought it was spelled like KAWNER or something. And you were like, "Shut up, man."
Fuck. God, you a dick. Bunch of assholes.
Bunch of dickheads.
Yeah. So what's new?
I bought a semi-truck this morning.
Yeah.
Tractor trailer. What? Minus the trailer. But the
No
tractor.
trailer, just the tractor.
Yeah.
Cab over, 99 Freightliner.
And it's got a sleeping area in it, eh?
I would
wouldn't
change
say it
that
has a
mattress.
sleeper, it has a bed in the back part. It's not a sleeper.
Hey, you're small.
Exactly.
That's like
It
an
is a
apartment.
sleeper.
Afternoon nap.
That is a Chinese apartment, sir.
I would change
big
that
one.
mattress though,
Yeah.
for sure,
Throw that out.
or at least flip it.
Time for a tough the needle back there because you don't know how many lot lizards have soiled that thing.
Yeah.
Dude, could you imagine? No.
Was he a real seedy fucker that owned it, or
No, the
White
dude that
guy,
owned
younger
it.
white guy.
Yeah, he was a
But
nice
who
dude.
knows what his drivers look like?
He said the driver was like 6'5", 400 pounds. Yeah.
he definitely picked up lot lizards?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Not the good ones either, because they were like a Negatron. I ain't getting in that. That whole cab is leaning one way. I'm not even knocking on that door.
No, that's funny. You're probably right.
You're probably
Texas,
right.
New Mexico, it's been back.
Yeah, dude, it's prime, dude. I remember many trips as a kid stopping at truck stops, going, "Who are
Getting
these
lot
bitches?
lizards.
Who are these bitches
Just
in
hanging
this
out.
lot?" My dad's like, "Don't look at them."
Ladies of the
Ladies of
evening?
the night. Yeah, ladies of the tail light.
Early morning, mid morning,
Or any
to
time.
lunch.
Or any time, really.
To-
Yeah, as long as they're in and out within 5 minutes. They
I
don't
think they
care.
would just be the ladies of the lot.
They definitely don't hang around.
Afterwards?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
no.
They're like, all right,
The
bye.
next one.
Yeah. Knock, knock.
Ugh.
Make them rounds.
Hey, you have to admit,
You want to be at the front of the row.
like if
Which side do they start on?
if I was a lady, I would probably do something like that for money. You know what I mean? Because why not?
Yeah.
Why not? You could use your body to make money. You never have a job in your life.
Tell you like
Or any self-esteem.
100
Fuck it.
reasons not to do that. You can make more money doing prawn.
No, not in today's age. It's all free right now.
Did you say prawn?
In case you didn't notice, it's swapping the R and the O around in the word porn.
Oh.
Did you get-
Oh,
I didn't know that. That's good.
I see what you did there.
I see what you did there, and I like it. That's why we're friends.
What?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? I would.
Trying to get us copyrighted
Definitely.
again.
Yeah, that's what happened last
We got
time.
a copyright note on that Remember when I was playing that?
Really?
Yeah, it's Die Antwoord. I didn't know.
No shit.
I'm kind of stoked it was because I like Die Antwoord. But it's just like, boop, boop. Got a little, I locked in. It says if you go into the studio, it says if you click on that video, it just says this cannot be monetized because, and it says Die Antwoord, the song. It's just a remix of like just the instrumental of a song that somebody used for their stupid animation on Facebook.
Yeah.
And Facebook and YouTube's algorithm caught it somehow. Fast. Like the next day.
Yeah.
It was all, you used 2.4 seconds of this 5-minute song. Demonetize that. You can't monetize this one.
Yeah. Well,
But they're like, it doesn't affect you at all. You're good. And then did you see that message? Oh, right there. Congrats. Your self-certification ratings are accurate, so you get faster monetization decisions. When our system needs more time, we've introduced a now checking. So instead of, when in processing, what they're processing for is checking for stuff.
Yeah.
Checking for things that they can ding you on. I've been clicking we don't cuss in the first 30 seconds. We're not vulgar. We don't on our regular videos.
Right.
So I
On
just
this,
click
yeah.
does not apply. Boop. Send it through, and they're like, "Oh, thank you for being accurate.
Yeah.
We'll just push you in through the fast lane now." So I like that. That's
Hell
why that
yeah.
one went up for it took like 13 seconds to fucking check it the last upload.
To finish uploading.
Yeah, because it was like I did it right before I left for work.
Mm.
Indeed.
Indeed.
So, anyways, back to the
back to
semi.
back to the semi. I was just saying
Connor.
back to Connor.
The semi.
You got to back it up.
Yeah, back it up a little bit.
back
Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Right there.
Right there.
That's good. Well, it's still a little blurry, but
It's a semi.
I'm a little envious because I want to turn one of those into like an RV camper.
I thought about making it a flatbed, but could haul it trailers with it too, as of right now. But put
You
a
could still
rollback on
haul
the
it
back.
as a trailer with flatbed on the back. Just have your
Or
thing.
just a regular ass car haul.
Um,
blah, blah, blah.
At one point in time, it was my job to bob and do framework on those big semis. For the record.
What about Jim?
Well, we might have to get pretty custom with it then.
What about Jim?
You said Bob.
Bob them. When you bob them, you make them shorter.
What about Jim and them?
I don't know what a Jim is.
Or Andying them.
Andy.
What about Gilberting? What about Gilberts?
Yeah, what
So-
about miking?
What about Johnnying?
Yeah. Did you ever have to Johnny?
What about Connoring? It's his fucking car.
True, we could
Yeah.
Connor the frame.
You can Connor the frame, yeah.
Boom, boom. All right. Well, I should probably go fix my water leak.
Nah.
I don't really want to. It's been leaking. It's just
No, it's really
Now
bad.
it's bad.
she just says there's water going everywhere. It's like okay, I go fix
Well,
it.
this time you're paying for it because normally you flood your yard.
You're gonna
what,
fix that?
It's free.
on purpose
That's
and it's
why I'm
free.
buying the
Yeah.
truck.
Well,
That's why I
free-ish.
Move that around to haul that, pull that, double stacker.
Yeah.
maybe.
Do it. Do it.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Show it to the folks at home.
People to the
Folks
people,
at
the people,
home.
the people.
So it looks like a low boy, high boy trailer,
Yeah,
right? Like it's-
1960s moving trailer, single axle, low boy, 13 and a half feet tall or whatever the legal limit is. It's a tall one.
Heck yeah.
Take leave my streaming hat on. That's my streaming hat. That's my streaming hat.
That's nice to know you have a special streaming hat.
Look at me, buddy.
That's the streaming hat.
No.
The streaming hat.
Oh, stand by. There we go.
Streaming hat. Everyday hat.
Yeah.
This is my grinding hat and streaming hat.
That with this one?
Yeah, the one that's on my
Well,
dome.
let's just hope that it's threaded. I don't remember if my spigot is threaded or if it's soldered. If it's soldered, I gotta come back.
And get your soldering iron.
Why don't you just
Why
take
don't
that
you
with
take
you
it with you?
Yeah, just take it with you now, and then you figure out how to solder it later. I think Michael.
Also, I have to go to Home Depot no matter what. I
Okay.
gotta go figure out what I got. And I'm coming literally there. Home Depot's right there.
Oh yeah.
So I'll just come back.
Okay.
Because if it's just threaded, then I'm bringing shit to my house for no reason. And then it'll stay there for 4 weeks.
A decade.
This is true.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Hi, Fred. Hi, Fred.
Bye.
Bye.
I'll send you pictures.
Okay.
Have fun.
So Gilbert's gone. Yay!
couldn't wait to get rid of that guy.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Just kidding. We like Gilbert.
Michael Scott just commented, and he commented on the other live video before we dropped. He's like, "Hi guys," and I'm like, "He's not on this one. He's on the other one that we just did."
Oh, really?
Yeah. Whatever.
It didn't notify him that we started another one.
It probably did, and he clicked on the wrong notification to
Oh.
open it up.
Oops. Oh well.
Whoopsie daisy.
Yeah. Oh well.
I think I'm gonna have to invest in a GoPro for my new truck adventures.
Do it.
Yeah. So, what's your plans with doing this? Are you gonna get in a car hauling again?
Car hauling or freight hauling. I'm in Buckeye. I have the room to store trucks and trailers and have trailers. Why not have a truck?
So you still out in Buckeye?
Yeah.
You got your own place?
No.
Okay.
I have a yard. Yeah.
You could live in that trailer.
No, we're not doing that yet.
No?
Maybe when it cools off, we convert something and build a tiny home. But not right now. It's 110 out.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck that.
So you live on your property?
No.
No.
Living with family at the moment.
Roger that. Cool.
Cool.
But you're gonna buy that property? You own it, or are you just renting it still?
Well, the lady doesn't want to sell it, so I'm just renting it for now. But I would like to buy it or find another one in that general area. I like Buckeye.
Yeah. It's pretty
I don't
whiskey
think I've
tango
ever-
out that way.
I don't think I've ever been through Buckeye.
It's like the east side was when you moved out to the east side of Phoenix.
Okay. That
So-
was that was a decade and a half ago.
That's what I'm saying. Remember how sparse it was? How things were a little more scattered? Not
Like out in Queentucky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Queen
Oh,
Creek
okay.
or Santan Valley a long time ago.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But
It's
Buckeye
not.
is
It's
growing.
building. Yeah, it's building up, but it's not quite as built up as the East Valley is. But then again, like literally on the other side of the planet from where we're at.
a little bit. Kind of sucks.
But I can get to Buckeye in 45 minutes from my house.
Yeah, Connor got to my house pretty goddamn quick yesterday.
I was doing over the speed limit. We'll just say that. So on cam.
He was doing 66 miles an hour.
We're doing 70. You know,
66.
5 over.
Hey, VW Coco's back.
Is there something in my beard?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Looks like I can see it on camera. It's like right there.
Air.
Oh, yeah, VW Coco, the guy you talked to, Gilbert over there, he had gone for the day. But we do have another VW enthusiast in the house.
Hello.
This guy, VW Coco, is in the UK, and he's in the VWs. He's got like 30 of them, he said.
30 of them. I had 30 at one time.
Yeah.
Bunch
Yeah.
of junkers.
Now you have what, like
Non-runners.
4?
5.
I know you have the split.
Split 63. There's a 69 bug at the yard and 2 Gias
Yeah.
that are
I knew about the
shitboxes.
2 Gias.
What year is the split again? 46?
7,
Farty 7.
47.
Yeah.
That's about as early as it gets.
Well, there's an older one here in town.
Is it really?
No,
Yeah.
up in Prescott.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, that's right. It is up
Yeah.
in Prescott.
What
I
year?
was up there a couple weeks ago.
43.
Oh, wow.
Dick Christensen.
Yep.
Yeah.
How
And
do
he's got a Heb too.
How do you know? How do you know these people and their cars?
I
Because he's
met
a
him at
legend
one
in
point
Arizona.
He's
at,
a
at
legend.
Boujorama.
A legend.
A legend.
Just
Like
'cause
Frenchie. Like I know Frenchie because I've known him for years.
Huh. I don't know. I guess I'm not one to hold on to people's names and be like, oh, that guy.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Connor posted pictures on Instagram, and I was like, I know that car.
It was at the Copper State show out at UTI in 2007. Like the first Copper State Volkswagen show I ever remember going to. It's like, what is this old ass looking
What?
bug? This thing's crazy.
Right. Cable brakes. And
All flat black, and basic interior, and yeah.
I just don't remember people's names. I'm just like, I remember cars.
some names I can remember.
But you know the guy's first
like-
name and his last name. Like, how the fuck?
Because I wanted to be him.
I wanted
So
his
it-
car,
Yeah.
so
I was like, he's got a 43 and a Heb Mueller.
Oh, speaking of Hebs, remember that Heb we went to go look at in California?
Oh, the fake one?
The fake one?
Yikes.
This guy was, oh, man.
I think you're a little
Oh,
close
back.
again.
So that's the one up in Prescott.
Yep. And then let's see, where's his split? I got pictures of that too. He was like, "Yeah, open the door, sit in it, do this." And I was like, I understand it's
real?
just a car, and like I have one too, but still, you're gonna let me touch it?
Yeah, no. Yeah, not
I was
that.
like,
Yeah,
"Ah."
nah.
I shut the door. That was it.
Your door's cracked a little bit. Let me shut it for you.
Well, he opened it. He's like, "Oh, take pictures, whatever." Maybe we'll do like this. There. Anyway.
That's cool, man. Yours isn't quite that nice.
No, let's show a couple pictures of what
But yours
Dr.
is
Dick had.
yours is all original, right?
And I found more stuff at good old Dick's house. 1947 speedometer.
That actually came out of your car, didn't it?
No, I don't.
Oh,
think so.
I thought you said that.
No, that's other stuff.
Oh.
We could get to that another day. That's a long story, but yeah, fuel pump and the speedo are both dated 8 of 47, and then the carburetor and the door handle, and you had cable brake cables.
Are you gonna go all ham on that?
I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I think trucking business sounds a lot better than an old decrepit car, but what do I know?
Well, you got to make money to spend it.
I like the idea of having two pans.
Right.
One that is all slammed out, big motor, blah, blah, blah. And then you have the stock pan that's all original. And you can, just based on what you want to do that week, swap bodies.
That door was missing when I got the car and found that at the owner's dad's house, along with the front fender. And then the hood, I tracked the hood down because the daughter sold the hood. I have more time.
So you have the original hood. You got the hood back.
Yes. It was in Phoenix, oddly enough.
Because it had the wrong hood on it.
Parts and things that were found. I
What
have-
was the original color of that car?
I think it was like the flat blue. Or matte.
And then
blue.
somebody painted it beige
Yeah.
at some point. See, I thought it was all original.
No.
But it's not.
He says original VWs are worth more in the UK than slammed VWs, but I prefer slammed rat look. And honestly, that's what I like too.
Me too. But
Well, yeah.
But,
That's
I
why
mean,
we
you gotta
called our
talk-
shop what we called our shop.
Yeah, you gotta look at value though. I mean, you're gonna depreciate the value of putting it
would
on.
depreciate the value, and I found a couple key pieces I never thought I would find. The fuel pump and the carburetor, that's unobtainable.
Yeah,
And you found them.
I found them. Now there's many thousands more crap I need to buy. Tens of thousands, actually, but yeah, can come in time.
yeah, it'll be that 40-year-old car you're building. It's gonna take you 40 years to build.
40 years to afford to buy all the crap.
Yeah,
Right.
40
I spent more on parts than I spent on the car at this point in 4 years of ownership.
Pheesh. Yeah, but you've probably quadrupled your money.
Yeah,
In
up the
value.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was missing everything.
Even if you sell it right now, you could make 4 times what you have in it. I think
Probably.
that's what I think.
But that's not why I bought it.
Well, I heard another guy here in town just got a split. It's a Zwitter, but
Chris Hardy?
yeah,
It's not a Zwitter.
I thought it had an oval dash.
Mm-mm. It's got the dual glove
Does it?
boxes, yeah.
Oh, I could have sworn like there was a picture of it and it had an oval dash. Was that another split that he had in somewhere?
Maybe.
Or maybe I was just as I was thumbing through Instagram or something.
No, you're an idiot. So.
Yeah, it's true.
There's a couple other splits in town
Yeah.
that I've heard about because I have one. People are like, "Oh, you know this person has one?" No. Thank you.
I do now.
I do now.
Yeah, I saw something where somebody pulled another split out of Texas. It was just hiding in Texas somewhere.
I believe it.
Yeah. It's like they're still out there. It's amazing.
I'm just glad I didn't buy one when I was dumb, because I had the money, and if I would have bought one when I was dumb, it would have been ruined by now.
Right.
And now I have a little bit more respect for those like older cars, whether it's a Volkswagen or not. You know, like you can't just be doing a bunch of dumb shit to an old car because it's like the last of its kind. You know what I mean?
Sure you can. I do it all the time.
Put it on a different pan. Doesn't matter.
That's true. I mean, all the holes will line up on the new pan.
Or you can just cut the entire back half out of your bus.
Yeah. But they also made a gazillion of those buses.
True.
It's not like yours is like a one-off rare color.
They also
It's not like a barn
crushed
door. Yeah, they
99% of that gazillion. They're gone.
So how do you feel about what Johnny's done to that bus? Have you seen it yet?
No.
I thought Dave Gilbert's commenting. I thought Dave sold his split.
What?
Yeah.
Tom Butterfly and Dave
Yeah,
Butterfly.
that's long gone.
Yeah.
He sold that split.
Yeah.
That was his Witter, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
Was it?
No, it
The
was a
red one-
It was a 52.
The red one was the oval.
Oh, I'm just.
I think-
Oh,
yeah,
the
52.
the split
Yeah.
was the green.
The green one.
Yeah. Yeah. We grew up building Volkswagens, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, so we're on a Volkswagen kick. Hope you don't mind.
I don't think
No,
my
I'm on a
Volkswagen kick will
semi-truck
ever
kick.
end. Like, you know how some people like get out of it and then years later they get back into it? Like, I'm 38
I'm up and down.
and I've always had a Volkswagen.
Well, I'm out of it. I
And
don't.
he doesn't have a single one at this point.
Yeah, I've built so many. I've had so many. I'm over it for now, and I'm waiting to build that one car. It'll be a 59 euro rag, and it'll be anthracite gray with brick red interior.
I have a 63 that's anthracite with brick red interior. Not to burst your bubble.
How much?
You want a half finished 63 Econoline?
Sure, I'll take it.
There's a lot of work that's gone into that stupid van, man.
And still a lot to go.
Like probably easy at $2,000. Well, not even. Just in parts, probably $2,000. More than that, even. Jeez. All right, let's get off the subject.
VW Coco wants to know how much.
The comments are. I can't see any of the.
I don't have them on my screen either. Well, I need to strip some of the paint back off to get it to full anthracite, but
63 is the year I've owned the most of. I've probably had like 6 or 7 63s.
I've never had a 63. I had a 62.
That's. Oh, that one. That one runs.
yeah, it runs,
Yeah, it
drives,
drives,
steers, stops.
I'll give you
It
a
does
dollar.
all the things.
Is a dollar good enough?
Sure, sold.
I got it on me right now.
Shit, I'll give you $6. I got $6 in my wallet.
Just so you know, there's shit in the car.
Shit?
Oh my god.
Actual shit.
Someone took a shit in that car.
It's inside of my container on the ground at the yard. Shipping container, right? And there's mouse turds in it. I was looking at it yesterday. I was like, dang field mice fucking up my shit when I'm trying to keep it nice. It's indoors, in a container, locked up.
Fucking mice.
Fucking mice. In the engine bay, and then I pulled the battery out, and I was looking.
As long
at
as
it,
they're
like,
not arson mice.
That would be horrible. Burn it up.
Arson mice?
Yeah.
Explain
or
yourself.
fire rats.
Fire rats.
Well, it's like the murder hornet thing.
Oh, okay, right.
You take like a regular animal and then you add a crime to its name.
It's an arson rat.
And it's arson mouse.
Goodness gracious. You're coughing.
A sexual assault sloth.
Jeez. You're an idiot, man. Duh. Oh, man.
I just thought of another one as
Go. Camera's on you, bud.
a manslaughter cat.
Man. Not as funny. Not as funny.
I thought it was fucking funny.
Because the crime has the first letter of the animal.
It doesn't have to.
No, it has to. Well, I
No,
guess not.
'cause a murder hornet doesn't-
works. What
Yeah.
about a homicide hornet?
See, then that's too much alliteration.
Too much alliteration.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, arson mice, that's too different. Fire rat.
Arson aardvark.
Just because I use the sexual assault sloth, it has to have
No, but that
alliteration.
one's funny because it's like because it does. It fits that. Like, you know, begins with the same letter. I don't know. It's funny.
What's your Facebook VW Coco? He said hit me up on Facebook to see his rusty collection.
Oh yeah, we'll look it up right now. If it's okay with him, that we'll look it up on live right now. I need that permission. But I'll see if I can gander on down to Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't work. There, try it.
Facebook.com.org.
/edu.
Oh, Andrew Cole.
What?
What?
Okay.
Everybody that's on the live stream is gonna go friend him now.
All 5 people.
Am I spelling it right?
Andrew Cole, yeah.
Wonder how many there are. Oh, there he goes.
Hey, there he is.
So
First on the search.
Now everyone can see it.
Oh, yeah.
So photos.
See all.
I see anthracite.
Ooh, you got some buses, the Vanagons, a Squareback.
Late model double cab. I like
I was going to say, I see a doppelcabin.
Yeah, I love those late model double. Oh, you made me say double cabs.
Doppelcabin. That's how they say it in Germany.
That's one I'd love to have. I'd love to have a late model.
Cab.
Yeah, it's a cab.
Oh,
Remember
that's a
seeing
late model.
The dude around here that had the single cab.
Look at that.
Just said cab on the license
Yeah.
plate, and then the other was the double cab. It said cab. That's fucking great.
He's got a little hot rod, chopped hot rod there.
Oh.
Well, with
Safari windshield.
Safari
nice.
windshield.
That's a lot of V-dubs there, bud.
Yeah, man. He said he's got 30 of them.
I only have 2.
Oh, he's doing some work on that Squareback.
I need to slim
No,
it down to
Squarebacks is
about 2.
daily. Chop Top he's working on. I drive a Chop Top daily, so there's that.
Wow.
But I'm also an idiot.
Yeah, this one. That's what I like. I like that look. For sure.
Pretty clean smoothies. Can't go wrong with
Nice.
You
smoothies.
can't go wrong with those. Slightly lowered, not too bad.
Lower in the rear.
Kicker in the front.
Yeah, something like that.
Ah. How does this work? It's a new Facebook.
Book
Stupid
of faces.
Facebook. I'd love one of these Eurovans too, just because I'm dumb.
True.
Click on that. That looks nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a nice squack.
It's a late model.
Yeah, it's pig nose, but still a nice squack.
Yeah, I call everything late model. Gibby got mad at me because his brothers made him a table for his birthday. And
And it's
They-
a late model.
they made it out of a 66 gas tank. So Volkswagen 66
Oh, yeah, I saw
Volkswagen gas tank. And they made side mounts that said the VW logo on it.
Right.
And then they made a glass, not glass, what do you call it? Plexiglass top, and they had it etched in. It's pretty neat. And I was giving them shit because it was a late model gas tank.
Right.
It's a 66. It's a fucking late model. And I don't think anybody considers a 66 a late model. Am I the only one?
Certain crowds do.
I do a little bit.
Well, when
'Cause-
you own a 47,
Well-
66, that's a late model. Get that shit out of here.
I mean,
I
66.
still fuck with that. 66 is a cool car.
No, I'd drive a 66. I'd rather have a 65 though.
I think other than Debbie, 66 was the latest.
Kingpin, link pin versus ball joint, that whole thing.
I don't know. Ball joint cars, when they're lowered a few inches off the ground, they ride so nice.
I like link pin better. It rides better. I've had ball joint and link pin cars.
Well,
Slammed.
Ball joint car was this far off the
Right,
ground.
and it rode like a covered wagon.
Yeah, it rode like dog dick.
You talking about Debbie?
Yeah, and my 67. My 67 was horrible. My girlfriend at the time had, like, when I was driving, she had to sit like this to hold her boobs. And I couldn't just look at them bounce. She would hold them and hide them. I'm like, that's not fair. If I had a link pin car, it wouldn't have been like that.
Right. I don't know.
Yeah, I rode in, my friend Chris had a 65, and it was just as low as my 67. You ride in that car, and it felt like you were driving a stock car.
That's true. Did you ever see pictures of that red 67 that I did from my friend Anthony?
Maybe.
Stock wheels. It was probably like 2 inches off the ground. It had a 4-inch beam and spindles with discs, and it rode like a stock car.
Yeah.
But it wasn't,
It wasn't hammered.
It wasn't hammered.
It
but
wasn't grinding
low.
the
It
adjuster
was
off when
real
you
low.
drove.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I like to praise the Lord. What can I say?
Yeah. Well, now since he brought up the 63, that's all I'm thinking about. Oh man, that'd be cool if I had another bug.
Oh God, here we go.
And I can't even get my C10 running. So like,
It runs.
yeah, it does.
You drove it.
I was talking
He's
about.
just scared to drive it.
I was talking about that with Jackie like last night because we kind of had some alone time. The boys were at home and we're getting our oil changed, so we're sitting out in the lobby. Because yeah, I'm not doing my own oil. But yeah, and we're talking like I would drive that 10 years ago. I would be driving that daily. It'd be no questions asked.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, no, I'm good.
What, the C10 or a bug?
The
C10.
C10. It's
No
fine.
AC.
There's nothing wrong with it. There's
It
no
runs, it
AC.
drives.
The doors don't really shut well. It needs new door hinges, which is fine. It's like $60 worth of parts plus a couple hours labor. It's not that big of a deal. But it has some carburetor issues that I just don't want to fiddle with, you know?
LS swap.
But yeah.
Well,
and
that was
that
where the 5.3 that's going in the Econoline was supposed to go.
Yeah. And to be fair,
To be fair.
I probably should have done that project first. I should have got that C10 in a better condition before I started working on the van. And that's kind of where I'm like, because
C10 would have been a shorter project.
yeah, it would have been.
You still could do it.
What? Just set up the van, drive the van to my house with the the harness and everything done, and then pull that engine out and then put it in.
Well, I mean, if you want to do it there, or you can just bring the C10 down here.
Yeah, there's no room right now.
But hopefully the Ram Charger will be gone soon.
Do that again.
Ram Charger.
Yeah.
Good old donut reference there. And then I don't know how long my bus is going to take, but
Your bus is going to take the rest of the year.
yeah,
Easy.
if I could get some engine mounts made, that'd be dope.
Well, they're in the engineer's hands, and he's honestly had some stuff he's been dealing with, like other like large paying customers.
That's fine.
So, and even though we're customers, it's like, you know,
We don't matter.
I get it. I get it.
Right. Some other idiot's been making C10 notches and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we have been making them. Yeah. We got 20 on deck right now, just waiting for them to get bent,
Yeah.
and they're on their way over to switch suspension. Sold them to them. So that's I think that'll
We need to start
do more of that.
selling that stuff. Like we can put them on OfferUp, we can put them on eBay, we can, you know.
Yeah. Not to mention, I'd like to do links, like 4-link kits and like stuff like that. But we need to dial in and do something instead of like we're all over the place right now.
Right. Well, I got my project I want to work on. You got yours. He's got his.
Yeah.
And then we have customer cars.
Yeah, we got 3 engines we're building. Yeah, what are you
4.
gonna do? 4.
Because I have one. You guys don't know it yet. But
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
4.
4.
Put 4 on the list.
4. We have 4 engines.
well, we have a core now. I think if it's any good, we're gonna tear it down later and see if it's any.
It's
good.
locked up, but we're gonna tear it down. See if the case is still good. Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's what it is.
It looks. It appears to be a built engine because the buggy it came out of, or call it a buggy, or the rail.
It's a rail.
The rail that it came out of,
I like
it had some money put into it. So I'd imagine the engine also had some money put into it. So there might be some
Well,
good
that
parts
may not
in
even
it.
be the engine that was in it when it was built. It could be
That's
some
true.
other stock motor that
They-
they just threw in there.
They put a bunch of stupid chrome all over it, chrome 10 all over it. Ugh, bane of my existence. I hate that.
Chrome bill
stuff.
before the phone bill.
It just looks cheap and
Yeah, I don't
Trashy.
Like, I don't like the Chrome 10 either.
best is the gray hammer tone. I love that.
Indeed.
the silver vein powder coat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's good. The powder coat that I spent when I had Debbie in my possession, I think the second time,
Mhm.
I spent $800 on engine 10. That's all brand new 10, fitted to my engine, and powder coated. Cost me $800. But it was pristine and perfect.
Yeah. Not like the tin that I had on there.
No. No. But we didn't we spray paint that stencil back on there? Didn't we do that?
I don't remember if we did or not.
Because we found the stencil months later, and I don't know if we ever did that, followed through with that.
We could ask.
remember
We could ask the
Stencil on
Johns because
Yeah.
they have that car now. Does
wonder
it still
if
have that?
Ooh,
engine?
I wonder if they have those tins, man. I'd like those tins back, dude. I got $800 in those tins. Don't throw them away.
Well, if the car got sold to them with them on, I don't think they would take them off.
Well, they got it left Adam and went to a motorcycle enthusiast. So who knows what he had done with it?
True.
He probably put chrome ones on. Screw
Or-
I
those
remember
cheap
seeing
powder
the
coated
guy on
ones.
Instagram probably like a year ago, whoever owned that car, but
If it was a year ago, we know those guys.
Yeah,
So
the
it's
Johns.
fine.
just start throwing shit, guys.
Here's you.
Hey, at least we're not falling through the roof. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Shut up, man.
I'm not saying anything happened. I didn't say that's what happened at any time ever in the near
Shut up, man.
or distant future or past. How's your balls?
Oh shit.
Anyway. Oh man, we've done this. We're pushing our second. Like,
Yeah.
it's been like the second round here is about 45 minutes.
So yeah, I think it's time to sign off.
So we got a couple of engine
Yeah, I gotta
stuff
finish
to do.
tearing down that
I want to
1915.
go look at the project on your bus. I haven't seen
Yeah.
it in over a month.
But thanks, guys, for sticking around the second time around. If you made it back on, and we got a little bit of work to do before we check out here for the day. But thanks for sticking around, and we'll be back again next week. Sorry, we skipped a couple weeks, but we'll be back. You guys have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Go hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe, comment, and share with your friends. We'll see you next week.